Okay, now step out about 2 shoulder widths apart. And bend your knees. Keep your knees bent, keep your hips level. You can do that, tuck your butt underneath your spine a little bit. All right, key thing is keeping your hips in one spot. Put your right hand at the base of your neck, and if that's difficult, you can put your hand up here and grab your wrist. But try and put your hand at the base of your neck, contract the left side of your upper body, go as far as you can without letting your right hip move. Hold the contraction, do 2 fingers on your right elbow, a little forearms pull to the left, release and come back up. Okay? So again, it's just a very light pull. So you contract the left side, hold the contraction, add a little 4 ounce pull, and release. And again. If you keep your knees bent the whole time, your legs get stronger for free. Contract, and assist, and release. And now switch hands, left hand at the base of your neck, contract the right side. Hold the contraction, add a little 4 ounce pull, and release. Don't ever want to jump or pull too fast with these. Contract the right side, hold the contraction, little pull, and release. All you're trying to do when you do that assist is feel the stretch happening. Contract, and assist, and release. What we're doing is stretching connective tissue as well as muscle. And connective tissue will only stretch a very small amount per time. Interlock your hands and elbows over your head. You can turn your shoulders 45 to the right. Contract the front left side of your upper body. Don't let your left hip come up in the back. Hold the contraction, add a little 4 ounce pull on your right elbow, and release, come back up. 45 to the left with your shoulders. Contract the front right side of your upper body. Add a little 4 ounce pull on your left elbow, and release. 45 to the right with your shoulders. Contract the back right side of your upper body. Add a little 4 ounce pull on your left elbow, and release. 45 to the left with your shoulders, contract the back left side. Add a little 4 ounce pull, and release. And just lower your arms down. Next one. You good to go?
Yes, sir.
Right hand out to the side, and keep your shoulders and chest where it is. Come across with your right arm like you're trying to squeeze a ball between your bicep and your chest. Don't turn your upper body. Just bring your arm across, squeeze, 2 fingers on the elbow, 4 ounce pull towards you, and release. Okay, and come across, squeeze, little push, and release. And again, squeeze, and assist, and release. And now come across and like hug yourself with your right arm. Really engage your arm. 2 fingers, little push, and release. This will help loosen knots under your shoulder blade or between your shoulder blade and your spine. Hug yourself, little assist, and release. And hug yourself again, little assist, and release. Left arm out to the side, come across level with your arms straight, squeeze, little push, and release. And come across, squeeze, and assist, and release. And one more time, squeeze, and assist, and release. Okay, and the next one, come across, hug yourself with your left arm, thank you, little assist, and release. And hug yourself again, little assist, and release. And one more time, hug yourself, and assist, and release. Okay, now the next one is a class favorite. We do 10 of these. If you're new, you can just do 3. Okay? Anybody that has shoulders forward, that type of thing, is going to really hate this at first, and it'll help them a lot. Your hands, elbows, and shoulders are level. Open your arms out, go back as far as you can, keeping your hands the same height as your shoulders. Now with your mind, add a little 4-ounce push back and come forward. You should not be doing anything else doing this. You exhale going back as far as you can first, then add a little push with your mind and come forward. When you do that little push at the end, you should barely move if you move at all. Little push and come forward. Try not to arch your back. Think of keeping your sacrum under your spine like we set up that stance in the beginning. And as you'll probably find out, I can't count and do things at the same time. So exhale going out, little push, and come forward. Exhale out, little push. Crunchy noises are not bad. I have crunchy noises doing stuff all the time. Shooting pain, you want to stop what you're doing. Exhale out. How are we doing here? Little push, okay. And exhale out. Little push, and come in. Now don't drop your arms, just bend your elbows about 45 degrees. Elbows stay the same height as your shoulders. Arms come out, little push, and come back in. Exhale out, little push, come back in. If you're new, just do 3 of each one. There's 3 positions. So if you're not careful, 9 turns into 30. Exhale out, little push, and come back in. Exhale, little push. And then when you're doing these, it's better to do them correctly and stop than it is to do them not correctly. How's that? Yeah. Exhale out, little push, come back in. Exhale, little push. Okay, see, that didn't even seem like 10. Now, don't drop your arms, raise them up so your elbows are about the height of your nose. Arms are still bent about 45 degrees. All the movement comes from your shoulder. Arms go out, little push, and come back in. Exhale out, little push, come back in. Exhale, little push, come back in. Exhale out, little push, and back in. Nice and relaxed. Exhale, little push, come back in. Exhale, little push. And exhale out, little push. This is the high drama part of the class. Push. Exhale out, little push. So many people's shoulders are forward nowadays. Yeah. This is one exercise really help get them back out. Okay, shake them out a little bit. Now if you bring your right arm out in front, make a fist. Roll your arm underneath so you're trying to touch your knuckles to your elbow. Hold the contraction, 2 fingers on your knuckles, do a little 4-ounce pull towards you, release and open up your hand. When you do that assist, you should feel the stretch going up in here. So make a fist, roll it under, hold the contraction, while you do a little pull, and release. It's not necessary to pull really hard. Hold the contraction, while you do the assist, you feel a stretch, and loosen it, okay? With your hand down and open, lift up like you're trying to touch the back of your hand to your forearm, reach underneath and lift up on your palm, and release. So it's always contract, hold the contraction while you do the assist, and release. And contract, and assist, and release. Next one, with your arm out in front, you're going to contract down. You contract down so that the little finger side of your hand's going towards your forearm. Put your thumb at the crease, fingers here. You contract, do a little assist, and release. So it's contract, and assist, and release. And contract, and assist, and release. You feel that stretch up in here. Left hand, make a fist, roll it under, little assist, and release. And when you make a fist, try and keep all your fingers level. Come underneath and do the assist and release. A lot of times people have trouble with their index finger contract because it has a separate set of muscles. They don't get stretched as often. With your hand down, lift up on your palm, and release. You don't want to lift your fingers, you want to lift your palm, and release. And contract, and assist, and release. And with arm out in front, contract down, little assist, and release. So you contract, thumb at the crease, push down on your fingers, and release. And you'll feel it up in here. Contract, and assist, and release. Okay. Arms out to the side, bring your feet together a little bit. Make sure you're not near the wall. Left arm in front, right arm in back. Both arms move at the same time. So your left arm comes down, right arm comes up, hits the highest point. Your shoulders turn to the left. Left arm comes up in the back, right arm comes down in the front. When your left arm hits the highest point, shoulders turn all the way to face the right side. Right arm comes up, hits the highest point, shoulders turn to the left. Reach out as far as you can with your fingertips. Just nice and relaxed. You may get some crackly noises doing this one. Okay. The next time your left arm's in front, we're going to stop. See if everybody can have the same left arm. Almost. Okay. Left arm comes up, hits the highest point, shoulders turn to the left. Right arm comes up, hits the highest point, shoulders turn to the right. Nice and relaxed. Everybody's not going to have the same range of motion. So if you're doing this and your arms to be straight across from each other, you're doing this, that's fine. Eventually, you get to where they go higher, your shoulders turn more. Okay? And then just relax your arms, shake them out. Okay.